If you want to be financially free, you need to be financially literate first. And to be financially literate, you need to understand first what an asset is or a liability. Hey, it's Crix Padilla here, 21 years old, still a student and about to graduate, an investor, trader, and mentor at the same time. And today, I'll be explaining to you what an asset is and a liability. So without further ado, let's get into it. Most people struggle financially because they don't know what an asset is and a liability, and they don't know the difference between them. So, what is an asset? In financial accounting, it is anything that produces economic value. In simple terms, it is anything that produces money. There are two classifications of assets: tangible and intangible assets. Tangible assets are assets with physical existence, like we can see them, we can touch them, we can feel them. Like for example, lands, building, machineries, equipments, office supplies, and securities. Now what about intangible assets? Intangible assets are assets that lack physical existence. Like for example, patents, trademarks, copyrights, brands, corporate intellectual property, and even knowledge. Which is why I keep on telling you guys that your mind is your greatest asset. Next is liabilities. Liabilities are the things that we buy and we are not making money out of it. Examples of liabilities are clothes, gadgets, house, cars. Hey, excuse me, my house is definitely an asset. Well, actually, a house is definitely a liability because not only you gotta pay for the mortgage fee, but you also gotta pay for the maintenance costs, and there's also bills that you have to pay every month. The only way for you to make your house as an asset is as if you're going to rent it out or you are going to resell it for a higher price. But we all know and we cannot deny the fact that you only purchase that house for you to live in it, not to sell it right away. So definitely, it is a liability. What about your car? Is it an asset or a liability? Well, if we are talking about cars for personal usage, then definitely it is a liability. Because not only you gotta pay back the bank for the loan you owe them, but you also have to pay for the gas fee, for the maintenance cost, for the car wash. So it is definitely a liability. The only way for you to make your car as an asset is as if you're going to work as a driver. Like Grab driver, Uber driver, taxi driver, because in that way you are making money out of driving. Also, it's gonna be an asset if we are talking about historical cars or collectible cars. But then, if it's only for personal usage only, then definitely it is a liability. Because the moment you buy your car, it already depreciates its value tremendously. To put it simply, assets are things that puts money in your pocket, while liabilities are things that takes money out of your pocket. Now, which do you have more? Assets or liabilities? And ask yourself a question. Does my house make money for me? Does my car make money for me? If not, then they are liabilities. If yes, then they are assets. And anyways, to all of you who are new here in my channel, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Push the notification button below and make sure to share this with your family and friends so that they would understand finally what an asset is and a liability. And I think this is really worth sharing because I made this video very simpler and easier to understand. But anyways, this has been Crix Padilla, and as always, I am wishing you all that you all are having a great time there because I am having a great time here. See you on the next one.